Hello everyone. So in this lecture we'll see steps to find the derivative of an analytic functions. So here step number 1 is given by given w is equal to f of z. So you will get a function w is equal to either f of z or f of z is equal to some function we'll get. So in that function we have to substitute z is equal to x plus iy or z is equal to r into e raised to I theta. Means in place of z either we have to substitute Cartesian form or polar form. So which one is suitable for the given question, that one we have to use either Cartesian form or polar form. Then we need to find a real and imaginary part of u and v. So once you apply this z is equal to x plus iy or x is equal to r into e raised to I theta, then we can easily separate what is the value of u and what is the value of v. Next, step number 2. Once we get u and v, we need to differentiate u and v, then check CR equation, that is Cauchy-Riemann equation. We have to check and we see that so it satisfies Cartesian or polar form. Means we know that the Cartesian and polar form of the CR equation, that is dou u by dou x is equal to dou v by dou y, and dou u by dou x is dou v by dou x is equal to minus dou u by dou y. That equation supposed to be satisfied once we differentiate u and v with respect to x and y for the given real and imaginary function. Then step number 3 is to find derivative of the given function f of z. Use, this is very important, so we are going to use f dash of z. F dash of z is equal to ux, that is derivative of u with respect to x partially, and vx, that is derivative of v with respect to x partially for Cartesian form. So we need to use f dash of z is equal to ux plus I times vx for Cartesian form, where ux belongs to partial derivative of u with respect to x and vx belongs to partial derivative of v with respect to x. Or for the polar form we are going to use f dash of z equal to e raised to minus I theta into ur plus I times vr. So where ur is belongs to partial derivative of u with respect to r and vr belongs to partial derivative of v with respect to r. So for polar form we are going to use f dash of z is equal to e raised to minus I theta into ur plus I times vr. So these are the step number 3 is very important, and we are going to use to find the derivative of the given function f of z. Next, once we get this, so we need to check here. So substitute for the partial derivative and rearrange as function of x plus iy. So to reverse, so we have to rearrange and we need to convert the given function in the form of either x plus iy or r into e raised to I theta, which is the z value. Okay, so with the result of f dash of z is obtained as a function of z. So these are the steps we need to follow. So once we get a differentiation to get z value, again means in the given thing we can go for what here, the x and y. So wherever we will get x plus iy form, we can replace that one as z, or if we are getting the function like r into e raised to I theta, then we can replace that part as what here z. So with the result of f dash of z is obtained as function of z. So finally, so given function we have to substitute the value of z is equal to x plus iy or z is equal to r into e raised to I theta. From that we need to get u and v, and that u and v we have to differentiate partially with respect to x and y. Then that we need to check for CR equation and supposed to be simplify either for the Cartesian form or polar form. And to find derivative we need to use this Cartesian form as well as polar form what we have highlighted. Okay, so these are the steps for finding the derivative of an analytic functions. So let's see the problem based on this now.